Tracy McGrady. Why did you even say that?
Money's gotta be the shoes. Shoes.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Skinny Hardaway, back again with another episode of Retro Heat Check. Yeah, as you've seen in the beginning, your boy got an intro. Your boy's out here making edits and stuff now. Trying to get this page together. Hope you like the intro. I worked hard on it. This is my very first edit job. I'm definitely excited for the growth of this channel. I got to 11 subscribers already, on the road to 20 subscribers. We slow grinding out here. We already know Rome ain't built in a day, and neither will this channel. But you already know we grinding, we getting there, steady improving. You already know that's what it's all about, progression. Man, thank you all once again for checking me out, giving me a chance. Watching my videos. The viewership is starting to grow. Subscribers, keep on grinding. Hopefully, one at a time, I'll be able to, win you over to my side. Like I said, old school basketball, old school sneakers. That's all we talking about over here, man. And in today's episode, I ain't even gonna lie to you guys, man. This kind of hurt my heart, man, because this is one of my favorite players of all time, bro. And I just can't believe that he would even come out of his motherfucking mouth and say some stupid shit like this. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, the language is going to start being a little bit more colorful. It's just time for me to just go ahead on and just be myself, just, and just talk my, just talk my shit. But Tracy McGrady, come on, dog. This man, Tracy McGrady, comes out. They talking about, once again, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. And unfortunately, Tracy McGrady decided to be on the Glazers. He decided to become a Glazer. Unfortunately. Man, this guy came out of his face and said that Michael Jordan would not make teammates better. That LeBron James, if he was to start a team, he would start a team with LeBron James because LeBron James makes his teammates better. Michael Jordan doesn't make his teammates better. I'm like, Tracy McGrady, Tracy, you are one of the greatest small forwards in NBA history, one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. Although you did not accomplish anything, did not get out the first round ever in your prime. You know what I'm saying? And I think you won I want to say you won a championship with the Spurs, like when you was pretty much out the door. You was washed. You know what I'm saying? But man, it just hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? It just hurt my heart to see, a dude that I really, really mess with sit up here and say something so egregious as the LeBron James being a better leader, the guy that you would rather build your team around. This guy who runs around blaming teammates. When have you ever seen a teammate, he succeed underneath him? He's ball dominant, ball heavy, and he leads the world in turnovers. How is that a good teammate? All because he gives you a special personalized high five when you go through the layup line? Why is that? But once it comes down to the clutch, he's going to pass you the ball. He's going to hope that you hit the shot. And if you don't hit the shot, he's going to blame you for it. The media's going to blame you for it. His fanboys is going to blame you for it. And all that other weak shit. Tracy, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. This isn't even a debate. Look at all the teammates Look at all the teammates that LeBron has had. In particular, his between Miami and Cleveland. Look at the teammates that he has ruined. Look at the teammates that he has ruined. He has ruined he ruined Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was a walking double double up in Toronto. He was a walking double double. This man was near all NBA level. You know what I'm saying? He was an all NBA level type of dude, all-star type of dude, leading Toronto to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? This guy was a monster. Soon as he goes down to Miami, disappears. He's out there on the perimeter now. He's not even down low on the block. You got LeBron James dribble, 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 dribble. You know what I'm saying? Throwing his whole game off. Man, my man Chris Bosh, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a Heat fan. It was so disappointing to see, you know what I'm saying, LeBron James basically stunning his growth. Look at what he did with Kevin Love, another now Miami Heat, but when he was in Cleveland, ruined his game so much, LeBron James, that the man had to go into psychiatric, you know what I'm saying, therapy. He had to go see a therapist. He was so discombobulated. He was so just thrown off altogether, mentally, physically, emotionally, just because of the constant drain and strain and stress that it is playing with LeBron James. Because this is a guy who's all about himself. This is a guy who will leave you hanging as a teammate. Basically, if you fail, he's gonna leave you hanging. But if you happen to make the shot, he's gonna get all the blame. I mean, he's gonna get all the praise. It should be, as the leader, he gets all the blame and all the praise. But no, you get the blame and he gets all the praise. And that makes him a better leader than Michael Jordan? Come on, man. Michael Jordan was dragging guys like Bill Cartwright, Bill Winnington, Luke Longley, Stacey King. You know what I'm saying? He's dragging guys like that to NBA titles. Yeah, and his style of play, his style of being a teammate was very abrasive. It was very, very in your face. But guess what? He whipped those boys into shape. He whipped those guys into shape. Scottie Pippen, Luke Longley, Horace Grant, y'all on that hate tour. But y'all know that when Michael Jordan put you underneath his wing, you know what I'm saying? Your game flourished, your game grew. Unlike the players like Russell Westbrook. I already said Kevin Love. I said Chris Bosh. You know what I'm saying? So many different players, a plethora of players down the line. Kyrie Irving. You know, these are guys that just could not play with him. Kyrie Irving was so just thrown off by my ask for a trade, coming off of an NBA title. Like, this man hit the most important shot in Cleveland Cavaliers history, and he wants out. LeBron James wouldn't even acknowledge the simple fact that he was bailed out by Kyrie. He goes in and goes on his little show, his little podcast, talking about he's the greatest player of all time. That right there made me the greatest of all time. How? How do you make your teammates better when all you do is blame? When all you do is play selfishly? You play selfishly. You're ball dominant. Yet and still you turn the ball over at a rate that now you are the all-time leader in turnovers. Everybody talks about you being the all-time leader in points and all this stuff. But no, nobody wants to talk about the simple fact that this man leads the league in turnovers. How is that a better player? How are you making me better if you're giving the ball to the other team? How does that make you a better guy? Tracy, come on, man. You know this. And the irony of it all, Tracy, you was this close to almost getting traded to the Chicago Bulls for Scottie Pippen. Not a lot of people know that. Yes, Tracy McGrady was almost a Chicago Bull. Yes, he was. And guess what, Tracy? You might have won some rings. You would have won some rings had you teamed up with Michael Jordan. You feel me? But yet still you want to hitch your wagons to LeBron James. LeBron James, the most overrated player, one of the most overrated players in NBA history, if not the most. This is a guy who cheats the game consistently, constantly. You know, always flopping, always asking for fouls, begging for fouls, crying to the media, crying to Adam Silver behind the scenes. We know what it is because Adam Silver acquiesced to every request that LeBron James puts out. He is there answering every beck and call. And Tracy McGrady, you being a legend in the game, you understanding the game, knowing that LeBron James style of ball, you're not going to win. Look at the numbers. Look at you see it with your eyes. We've seen him go 4 out of 10 in the finals. We've seen him shrink in series like Dallas. That series right there angered me to the point where I was pretty much done with LeBron James. That was such an embarrassing series for him, and I will never let him down. I will never let him live that down. Never. You're getting outdone by J.J. Barrera and Deshaun Stevenson and Jason Terry, and you're supposed to be in your prime. You're supposed to be this GOAT. No, Michael Jordan never had a dud like that in the finals. No. The total opposite. Michael Jordan raised his game. LeBron James shrinks. LeBron James passes the responsibilities off to his teammates. How is that a leader? How is that somebody that you want to follow into the foxhole? It's not going to work. LeBron James is probably the worst teammate, one of the worst teammates in NBA history. Period. Point blank. We see it. Placing blame on teammates. That is the total opposite of being a leader. Because a leader should be able to take all the praise and take all the slings and arrows that come with the criticism if you have a bad game. Not passing the buck off to another player, especially a role player. That's not what the leaders do. That's not what leaders do. Tracy McGrady, you're dead wrong, man. You're dead wrong. How could you even fix your mouth to even say that Michael Jordan is a worse teammate than a LeBron James when the proof is in the pudding? Michael Jordan gonna kick your ass, and you gonna raise trophies at the end of the season. What's the problem with that? Versus having a lot of fun, joking, laughing, playing until it's all bad, and then LeBron James is sitting up there asking for you to get traded. Come on, Tracy. You're better than that, man. You're better than that. You're one of my favorite players of all time. You're one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. Although your postseason history is damn near null and void, we still love you. We still respect your game, bro. But at the same time, though, Tracy, you need to readjust your glasses and get your motherfucking mind right, because ain't no way that you're gonna elevate LeBron James while disrespecting Michael Jordan. And that's another thing too. When did this become Bash Michael Jordan season? Y'all motherfuckers kill me, from the fans to these former players to the media. It's like you're mad at Michael Jordan because he's just too great. You're just hating on Jordan because he is that mountain. You mad at the mountain because you can't climb it. That's exactly what this is. Y'all are mad at the mountain because you can't climb it. You know what I'm saying? And Michael Jordan is the mountain. He is the zenith. He is the closest thing to NBA perfection. And y'all sitting up here trying to sit up here and really convince the world. You may be able to convince the fanboys. You may be able to convince some of these ignorant NBA fans who don't know anything past 2012. That's fine and all. But real hoop heads know. True leaders, true leadership. And the best indicator of that, to let you know exactly what a true leader is, you see what he does in the clutch. You see what he does when the stakes are against you, when all the chips are pushed to the table, when your best is demanded of you, not asked of you, demanded of you. And way too many times you've seen LeBron James shrink, fall short, and basically straight up fail in these situations, whereas Michael Jordan over and over again, especially after 1991, succeeded despite all of the early failings in his career, when he was basically a one-man army going up against great teams. You know what I'm saying? And that is what forged Michael Jordan to becoming the leader that he is known for and will always be remembered for. Tracy McGrady, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You need to tighten up. Go back in the lab. Watch some film, motherfucker. Hey, I fucks with you, Tracy. You gonna mess around and get put off of the intro. It's gonna be grand opening, grand closing for you, bro. Tighten your shit up, man. You already know what it is, man. Michael Jordan, the quintessential leader. Michael Jordan, the standard, period. The standard of leadership, the standard of championship level excellence, the standard of grit, the standard of fundamentals, the standard of hard work, the standard of bouncing back from adversity. LeBron James meets none of that. This is a man who constantly cheats the game. This is a man who blames teammates. This is a man who blames refs. This is a man who flops on the floor. This is a man who begs for fouls. This is a man who commits fouls. Doesn't play the game right. This is a man who has pretty much bastardized this NBA and ushered in a whole plethora of entitled crybaby ass dudes that ain't really worth the contracts that they've even signed. These dudes are trash. He's ushered in this pussy ball motherfucking era of crying over 65 game minimums, crying over back to backs. I'm like, these boys are soft. And that comes from the direct leadership of LeBron James. That is the greatest indicator and greatest indictment against LeBron James, that he's a trash leader. You looking around the league and you see the fruits of his labor all throughout the league. And the league is in the worst shape ever. The league is in the worst shape it has ever fucking been. And Tracy McGrady, for you to see this and for you to still sit up there and elevate LeBron James while denigrating and disrespecting Michael Jordan's legacy, you ought to be a fucking shame of yourself. Tighten up, get your ass in that motherfucking lab and get to motherfucking studying, because obviously you need a refresher course badly. It's your boy Skinny Hardaway once again with Retro Heat Check with another video. Appreciate you all for taking time out to listen. Yes, we're going to, like I said, we're going to steadily keep improving the channel. We're going to keep grinding. Like I said, we're on the road to 20 subscribers. We're getting there little by little. Each step we're going to take, each milestone that we reach, we're going to be there. And I hope that you're riding with me, man. Once again, it's your boy Skinny Hardaway on behalf of Retro Heat Check. You already know what it is, baby. Check me out, and we'll check you out the next time. All right, y'all. Peace. And wear your sneakers.